Tyrese, I guess it's like, what did you kind of make of what the rookie was able to do tonight?
He's good. I just told somebody that, Matt Merchant, I said he's good at basketball, man. He's fearless. So when you're fearless like that, you have that type of confidence. It's a good feeling, and we need that. We need him to be that guy, for the duration of the season. It's going to be different times where he has to play different roles. With Joe in there, with P in there, with me in there, but he has to be this guy who's fearless, who can make shots, who can play defense, and we kind of put a lot of different roles. So
the way you guys were able to play off each other in the fourth quarter, just you haven't played together too much yet this season. So just what was the key to just felt like you guys obviously both had it going and were able to sort of push you guys to the finish line?
Yeah, right. I mean, it was a couple plays. We didn't get a great shot. So I was like, look, Nurse, we'll figure it out. We'll go flat. Me and him will play ball screen. And either he'll make a good play or I'll make a good play. But when you have two ball handlers out there, it makes the game a lot easier. I mean, he doesn't get tired because he's going over and over again. I'm not going to get tired because I'm going over and over and over again. You can kind of catch your breath a little bit. I know he's going to make the right play. I know I'll try to make the right play as well. So then you have guys around, flying around, making shots and playing extremely hard on defense and offense as well. So,
Gary, when you're able to get out there and play with Tyrese and the speed you guys are able to bring to the floor, the shooting, I guess what are you seeing out there playing next to a guy like
Yeah,
that?
I mean, it's pretty easy to play with him. I mean, there's so much attention he draws, so anytime he has the ball, I feel like I'm open because they always are kind of like inching towards him when he's about to drive. So I'm just ready. I'm ready for anything that he passes my way, and vice versa. I think it's easy to play, like you said, with both ball handlers out there. So I just try to play off this great guy.
Do you think you guys could destroy a myth that they say you can't have two smaller guards start
who said we were small?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't feel like I'm small.
How tall are you?
Taller than you.
And I'm taller than him, so that's perfect.
But you know what I'm saying? Typically they say if you have a guy that's 6'2", then you typically need a guy that's 6'5", 6'6", in there with them. But then you look at Cleveland, right? They have two smaller guards, and they be able to do things. Do you guys feel like you two will be just fine playing together?
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
And why?
I think because we both play hard. I think a lot of the game is just playing hard. Like at this point, they're gonna try and get the mismatch. They're gonna have an offensive scheme to try and go at us. But as long as we play hard, I think we'll be able to hold our own. That's something that a lot of people just don't do. And I think we give a lot of effort, give a lot of energy, and I think we can make up for that.
Tyrese, when you were out for that stretch with the hamstring, I guess, was there anything extra you were able to pick up about maybe playing with or playing off Jared just from, watching from the sideline, observing him a little bit?
I mean, for me, I was not happy that we lost some games, but I was ecstatic that we found somebody that, can give me like relief and a break, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to have the ball in my hands so much, especially without, when Joel doesn't play or when Paul doesn't play. It's a really good feeling because now I can get off the ball and kind of, relax a little bit and kind of like, catch my breath. It's hard when you have the ball the entire game. It kind of gets where you get worn down, especially like you said, you're trying to play extremely hard on defense as well. So when you have another guy out there who can make plays, who can shoot the ball, who can play off the ball, on the ball, it just makes the game a lot easier.
Tyrese, is it just feel good to have some shots go in on a consistent basis tonight?
Yeah, it did, man. It did. It felt good to see the ball go through the net. I ain't gonna lie, it felt good to win. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about making shots, but we played so hard, offensively and defensively. We played together. Guys stuck together. They went on a big run. I think at the beginning of the third. And listen, it's been a constant theme of the past how many games we played, 14 games. Teams go on a run, and we lay down and just let them, continue to press it on. Today, they went on a run, called timeout, and we did what we were supposed to do. We hit them back, punched them right back, and then now we're right back into the game. Took the lead in the third quarter. They hit us again. I think in the early fourth, and we kind of, resilient again. That's the basketball. That's the NBA. It's a game of runs. Talented players on both sides. They're going to make runs. They're going to make shots. But it's about who plays harder at the end, who's going to execute, who's going to stay together. I think we did that tonight.
I was going to ask you about that. Obviously, that was a big run, that 26-4 run across the half, at the end of the first half, and then the beginning of the second. What was different today where you guys were able to kind of get back in rhythm and get going in the way you were not able to in recent games?
I think the biggest thing is, we came together. We talked about it. Listen, dude, we cannot let they're gonna go on runs. It's basketball. It's the NBA. I keep telling you, man. They're gonna go on runs, but we can't just lay down and let them, do whatever they want to do after we go on a run. Duck our heads and cry about it. We got to go out there and do something about it. And we got to go out there by getting stops, running out, scoring the ball, like staying together as one team. And then once we were able to figure that out, I think we took a step in the right direction at that tonight. But once we were able to figure it out, we'll continue to get better.
With that being said, I mean, obviously it's been a tough start for you guys. It's not the start you guys expected or anything. What can you take from this in order to kind of move forward with it?
Oh yeah, it's just a long season. I think I've said it like almost in every single interview, but to give each other grace. We haven't played a lot together, but I think we just got to give each other grace and know that it's a long season. We're gonna get through it, and we just got to play hard. I mean, it's kind of simple things to correct, but I think we'll get there.
Jared, the TV broadcast may or may not have caught you after one of your shots, possibly saying, "I'm the rookie of the year" in celebration or something along those lines. Or so, there was this. I guess maybe just speak to the passion that you feel when you what that feels like in the moment when you do make a big shot and you're kind of in that zone.
I said I'm in the flow state,
Yeah.
so I don't know what came to my mind at that moment, but I guess I said that. And
Yes.
yeah, I did say that. But it was pretty clear.
There we go.
But yeah, it's one of my
You can
goals.
relate.
It's one of my goals for the season, obviously. But it's just that competitiveness coming out of me. I respect every other rookie in this league, but obviously I'm gonna believe in myself. And so yeah, some words definitely came out at that point.
Jared, back in
you talked about
camp-
both of you playing hard. Is that something that the two of you, and this is a question to be for both of you, kind of found between a similarity between the two of you at the start of the season as you became teammates?
Yeah, I mean, I saw it in preseason and in training camp. Like, I think just having competitiveness is something that, not as rare, but it's just cool to see it in other small, regular-sized guards. But yeah, just that competitiveness, bringing energy, and that we feed off each other. I feed off that, so having somebody else play hard, it gets me to go play hard. I think it gets everybody else to play hard. So I think it's great to see that in other people.
Jared, back in training camp, Tyrese, a lot of the talking points were Tyrese's growth as a leader. And then, he took you out to dinner with Adem that one night. And then Joel said that you were the best player on the team in camp. I guess, how has Tyrese influenced your confidence on the court?
Yeah, I mean, he's been instrumental in that. I mean, since I got drafted, he's been texting me to always keep my confidence, always be myself. I think that's the main thing he's always told me, is just to continue to be myself, no matter what social media says, whatever happens off the court. Like, just stay true to myself. Even when everybody comes back and from injury and stuff, like, always have to stay true to yourself and how you play. And so I'm just trying to continue that, and it's easy to take his advice coming from someone like him.